By me trying to avoid the conflict, I was only delaying it. Hi babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shameka if you are new here, and if you're joining us for the first time, go ahead and click that subscribe button, girl. Join the family. We would love to have you. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about why you should stop being nice, because nice girls finish last. This is a conversation that I have been having with my sister for a while now, and so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to come and share this with you all and let you know why I don't think being a nice girl is actually a good thing. So to start off, I just want to say that most nice girls don't really want to do or sacrifice the things that they do to begin with. So my question to you is, are you being nice or are you dishonoring yourself? The second thing that I want to touch on is that I've noticed that the nice girls are essentially just people pleasers, and they have a hard time saying no. It also doesn't allow the nice girl to show up as her authentic self. She doesn't feel that she can express herself freely, so you never really get to know who she is truly. So if you want to know my top nice girl habits that you should stop doing, then just keep on watching. So the first thing is to stop saying yes. But before I dive deeper into what that means, I want to talk about the difference between being nice and being kind. Nice is a surface level thing. It's more so like the social expectations that we have for one another. It's a very, oh, she's polite, she has manners, she's sweet, things like that. Kindness, on the other hand, is a very deep concern or feeling that you have for another person. I feel like kindness is what you want to exemplify and what you want to have. Niceness, although it's beautiful to have and it's cute, it's a vanity title. It doesn't really mean anything. It means that you want to be liked. It means that you want people to say good things about you. But kindness is really the meat and the potatoes of what you want to have and exemplify as a woman. So I challenge you to take the approach of only saying yes to things that genuinely deeply concern you, things that go against your values and your morals, not because you want to be liked, not because you want to avoid confrontation. Only say yes to the things to where you couldn't sleep at night knowing that you was able to help that person and you still told them no. Those are the things that you should be saying yes to. Not saying yes to everything just because, like I said, you don't want to avoid the confrontation of saying no. And I think that it's important to be more kind instead of trying to be nice, because kindness shows through genuine actions. You really have to go out of your way to be kind. You don't really have to go out of your way to be nice. So do you really want to be nice or do you want to be kind? The next tip that I have that you should definitely refrain from doing is stop trying to avoid conflict. This used to be me as well. I have definitely been guilty of this at one point or another. And I think it was because I felt that speaking up and expressing how I truly felt will cause some type of debacle or some type of debate, or I would be seen as hostile or aggressive or angry or just something that wasn't how I wanted to be viewed or perceived. But what I realized was that by me trying to avoid the conflict, I was only delaying it, because I was letting things continue to build up and build up and build up until it got to a point where I exploded. And now I am all the things that I was trying to not be seen as. Now I am being seen as aggressive and hostile and angry and confrontational, when all I had to do was stop it at that little bitty first thing that got on my nerves and say that in a nice, kind way. You don't have to address things in an aggressive way to be heard or to get your point across. You can actually say things in a very soft, kind little tone and still get your point across the exact same way. So stop avoiding that conflict, because at the end of the day, whether you see conflict as a good thing or a bad thing, you have to teach people how to treat you. And people only know how to treat you when you tell them, hey, I don't like when you do this. Hey, I like when you do that. Hey, when you did that, it made me feel uncomfortable. So stop running away from the conflicts of it all and embrace it and teach people how to treat you, and see how much easier you feel your life flows when you kind of have trained people for what you will and will not accept. The last tip that I have for you is to stop being so forgiving. Now, being forgiving is an admirable trait. I know people say, oh, the forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Yada, yada, yada. What I believe is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You should not be letting people get away with the same type of occurrences over and over and over again. People should not be constantly taking your kindness for weakness. If you said to someone, hey, I don't like when you take my car without my permission once, and they do it again, that should be grounds for termination. It shouldn't be nothing else to talk about, because then now you're being a doormat. Now you're allowing yourself to be walked all over, disrespected, you're dishonoring yourself. And then what do? You call other people and you complain and you complain and you complain, but you never really did anything to rectify the situation, to show others that there are consequences for your actions. There are consequences for disrespecting me, disrespecting my property, disrespecting my wishes, and disrespecting my being as a person. So stop being so forgiving. Stop letting everybody slide with all the little things that they do. Check it in the door so that when it is time to cut them off, you don't feel bad about it. You don't feel guilty about it, and you have no regrets. Because once you've expressed how you feel and the person continues to repeat the behavior, it's not up for debate whether they respect you or not anymore. They clearly do not. So those are a few of the habits that I think you should stop doing in terms of trying to be a nice girl. Let me know down in the comment section if I missed anything. I'm sure I did. And I will see you ladies in my next video. Bye-bye.